Hi everybody, welcome into the Sporting News studio. This is Stephen Levine and I'm joined via telephone by Sporting News college football writer Matt Hayes. Matt, Monday night, 4 players from the University of Alabama Crimson Tide were arrested. Those players are Eddie Williams, DJ Pettaway, Tyler Hayes, and Brent Callaway. As a matter of fact, for Williams, it was his second arrest in as many days. Are any of these 4 guys first and foremost expected to be impact players for Alabama next season?
No, none of the 4, Stephen. And I think, this is just kind of the start of the crazy offseason in college football where guys get in trouble, guys get arrested, guys get kicked off team, guys transfer. This happens all the time. This is where you start to get the paring down of the rosters. And like it or not, this is the world we're living in right now in college football.
Still, a national championship team, a high-profile team. This isn't the sort of black eye that I assume Nick Saban wants for his football team.
No, and I think certainly he doesn't want that. Certainly it's bad publicity for his team. But I think more than that, I don't really think Nick is a big publicity guy, Stephen. But I think more than anything, what irks him is the fact that these 4 guys got out of line, got out of his quote-unquote process. And I think when you've got guys that are veering away from what you want done, your ability, your chances of winning a 3rd straight national championship, which of course is all he's focused on, all he was focused on from like an hour after they won the 2nd straight, is diminished a little bit. When you've got guys kind of going off the reservation, this stuff doesn't bode well for team chemistry, for the ability to stay together and stay close together, I should say, over the next 9 months until the season begins.
So is it your guess that these 4 guys will be finding a new place to play football next season?
I would imagine if they are guilty, after we find a little due process here, if they are guilty, I would be shocked if they were still on the team at Alabama because, depending on who you talk to, Alabama's probably around from anywhere from 4 to 6 to 8 scholarships over right now, the 85 limit. So they have to get down to 85 by August 1.
And these 4 guys made that just a little bit easier for Nick Saban for the 13 season.
Absolutely, they did. And that happens in every program, Stephen. I mean, coaches, sign a certain number of guys because they know, before signing these guys, they have, about a month and a half to talk to players. In some cases, 2 months, and players will come in and say, "Look, coach, I'm thinking about transferring, or if this doesn't work out, I'm going to transfer. If this happens, I'm going to transfer." So they know who's coming and who's going, pretty much so. And they also take into account, there's going to be 2 or 3 knuckleheads that get in trouble that are eventually going to go too.
All right, well, there you go. That's Matt Hayes, college football writer for Sporting News. I'm Stephen Levine in the Sporting News studio. Thanks a lot for watching.